Welcome to Alexander Springs, one of the most beautiful and accessible natural springs in all of Florida. Tucked inside of the Ocala National Forest, this crystal clear paradise is the perfect spot for a day of swimming, snorkeling, paddling, or even camping under the stars. In this video, I'll show you everything you need to know before you go. Alexander Springs is located in the heart of Ocala National Forest, about 30 minutes east of Ocala and just under 90 minutes from Orlando. Alexander Springs is one of Florida's rare first magnitude springs, meaning it pumps out over 64 million gallons of fresh, crystal clear water every single day. The spring forms a large, gently sloping swimming area that stays a refreshing 72 degrees year-round, making it perfect for swimming, snorkeling, or just cooling off. Surrounded by lush subtropical forests, the recreation area offers something for everyone. Whether you're here to hike the shaded trails, paddle through the spring run, or relax in the day-use area with a picnic, it's also one of the only springs in Florida where scuba diving is allowed in the main swimming area, and is actually where I did my scuba training during my certification years ago. When you first arrive at Alexander Springs, you'll check in at the entrance station, where the recreation area entry fee is currently $14 per person. The park is open daily from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., though hours may vary seasonally. Just inside, there's a small shop where you can grab snacks, drinks, souvenirs, or rent a kayak, canoe, or paddleboard if you plan to explore the spring run. The picnic and day use area at Alexander Springs is spacious, shaded, and perfect for relaxing between swims or hikes. You'll find plenty of picnic tables scattered beneath the trees, along with grills if you want to cook out. Just keep in mind that alcohol and glass containers aren't allowed, and the area can fill up quickly on weekends and holidays. Alexander Springs is one of the most beautiful swimming areas of any Florida spring. It's wide, shallow near the edges, and has a soft, sandy bottom that gradually slopes deeper. The crystal clear water stays a refreshing 72 degrees all year round and makes it ideal for swimming or just floating and relaxing. Snorkelers will love how easy it is to spot fish, turtles, and even the occasional otter or gator near the spring vent. And unlike most springs in Florida, Alexander is actually deep enough to allow scuba diving in the main basin, though you do need to be certified and follow Forest Service regulations. One of the absolute highlights of our trip to Alexander Springs was paddling the spring run. We both rented paddle boards right from the shop at the entrance. Rentals are available in 2, 4, or 6-hour blocks depending on how far you want to go. Just remember, however, that how far you go out, you do need to paddle back against the current.
Look at how gorgeous the water is today. I don't even know if you can see that on camera, but wow. Gosh, I love Florida Springs. Hi, you look like you're floating. Well, when you don't disturb like you look like you're floating in midair. When you don't disturb the water, you look like you're floating in midair. Incredible. It is so glorious to be out on the water again. Like, every time that I have a stressful day at work, I just want to be out here, and look at how incredibly beautiful this is. It's just us in nature. We've gone a little bit further down the run and the water is getting a little bit deeper. Looks like it's probably about 5, maybe 6 feet deep down here, but still absolutely crystal clear.
Along the way, we glided through incredibly clear water, passed under a shady canopy of trees and spotted tons of wildlife, from fish swimming beneath us to turtles sunbathing on logs and even a few gators along the water's edge. The full spring run stretches about 6 miles all the way to St. John's River, winding through a peaceful, undeveloped corridor of the Ocala National Forest. As a first magnitude spring, Alexander plays a vital role in feeding the St. John's River and supporting broader watershed. We ended up turning around at the bridge, which sits about a mile downstream. It's a great turnaround point if you just want an easy, relaxed paddle.
Is that what content looks like?
This is what content creation looks like, okay? You want that cool, like, aerial shot? You know, 360? This is how you get it.
The current is gentle, but you'll definitely feel the difference paddling upstream on the way back, so plan your time accordingly. This is hands down one of the most beautiful paddle runs in Florida and a definite must-do while you're here, in my opinion. If you're looking to explore on foot, there are a couple of hiking trails that start right off at the recreation area. The Timicon Trail is a short interpretive loop that normally takes you through a shaded boardwalk and offers insight on the indigenous history of the area. Unfortunately, the trail was closed for renovations during our visit, but it's definitely worth checking out once it's open when you go. We did get to explore a short section of the Alexander Springs Loop. This is a 12.4-mile loop that connects with a section of the Florida Trail and winds through a variety of ecosystems, including pine flatwoods, hardwood hammocks, and wet prairies. It's considered moderately challenging, mainly due to the distance, so be sure to bring plenty of water, bug spray, and sun protection. The trail is well marked with orange blazes and is great for hiking, backpacking, and even spotting wildlife like deer, birds, and the occasional black bear. If you are looking to stay overnight, Alexander Springs has a peaceful campground just steps from the spring itself. There are 64 campsites available, and they're open year-round for tents, vans, and RVs up to 35 feet. Just keep in mind that there's no electric or water hookups. Each site comes with a picnic table, fire ring, and grill, and the campground provides shared potable water spigots, restrooms with flush toilets, and hot showers. The campground is divided into 4 loops, all within walking distance to the swimming and picnic areas. It's a quiet and shaded area, making it a great base for early morning swims, hiking, or launching out on the paddle run. Sites can fill up quickly on weekends and holidays, so reservations are highly recommended through recreation.gov. If you found any of this information helpful, I would love it if you would hit the like button and subscribe if you would love to discover more incredible things to do in Florida and beyond. I create a new video every week, and the best way to be able to see them is by subscribing. Also, I want to give a huge shout out to my channel members. You guys help keep this channel going, and I couldn't be more thankful. If you would like to help support what we do here and get exclusive emotes, early access to our videos, and more, click the link in the video description for more details. If you would like to find out even more beautiful springs to explore in Florida, then you're in luck because I've got an entire playlist for you that just popped up on the screen. In this playlist, I'm going to go through a number of beautiful springs you won't want to miss. Until next time.